There's a lot of uncertainty in the air, and each new visa bulletin feels like it could shift the entire immigration landscape. With June 2025 approaching, many are anxiously hoping for long-awaited good news. Predictions are starting to outline what the summer months may bring. Visa number usage is being tracked closely, and early signs of movement are visible in both family-based and employment-based categories. The return of President Trump is already influencing immigration policy, with tighter control over legal immigration beginning to affect both processing speeds and visa allocations. Visa availability remains limited by law, with annual caps and country-specific limits still in place. Applicants from India, China, Mexico, and the Philippines continue to face the longest waiting times. The months of June through September are particularly crucial, as the government often moves visa dates forward during this time to avoid wasting unused numbers before the fiscal year ends on September 30. While June might bring some movement, dramatic shifts especially in family-based categories are not expected. Processing delays and stricter scrutiny remain obstacles, especially in the F2A category for spouses and children of green card holders. Most countries will likely remain current, but for Mexico and the Philippines, movement could stall or even retrogress, depending on demand. This category is prioritized due to its focus on immediate family connections, but actual progress hinges on how quickly USCIS and consulates can process applications. Other family-based categories like F1 and F3 may see minor advancements, perhaps a few weeks forward. Again, applicants from Mexico and the Philippines may experience the slowest progress. In the employment-based categories, stricter reviews under the Trump administration are contributing to new backlogs, particularly in EB1 for individuals with extraordinary ability and multinational executives. While slight progress in June is possible, particularly for India and China, it will depend on continued low demand from other regions. For EB2, which covers advanced degree holders and individuals with exceptional ability, the backlog for India remains significant. Only very slow progress is expected, maybe a few weeks at most. China, however, might see better forward movement depending on demand and how quickly cases are processed. In EB3, which includes skilled workers and some unskilled workers, signs are mixed. Applicants from the Philippines and the rest of the world may see better movement, while India stays heavily backlogged with only modest forward steps likely. China's outlook remains uncertain due to a recent spike in applications. Retrogression, the backward movement of priority dates, is always a concern. It's more likely later in the summer, but for now, June appears to be a relatively stable month for most categories. With U.S. embassies and consulates operating at near full capacity after the pandemic, interview scheduling and approval rates are improving. This may influence future visa bulletin movements, though it's still too early to say by how much. On the other hand, USCIS processing times remain slow due to newly implemented internal guidelines. Officers are conducting more rigorous reviews, which is extending approval timelines. Ironically, this slowdown in processing might actually help the visa bulletin move slightly faster for now, allowing priority dates to advance even as approvals lag. Politics will likely continue to shape the process as we move further into the summer.